So let's go to our crystal ball and sort of decide who's going where. All right, let's start with, and I'm going to name a bunch of players and we'll go back and forth on where we think they're going to go. But we'll start with the players. We'll start with one player that we've been talking about this whole time, James Harden. October comes, season starts. Where is he?
I see it being with the Clippers. If that's his preferred destination, while Daryl Morey doesn't actually owe him anything. He loves the man, and we'll figure out a way to make it work. And if there's only so many suitors for James Harden, like you might not have a ton of options.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. As soon as the reports came out about the Clippers, I was on there too. Like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense if the team decides not to blow it up. Let's get another superstar in here and see if we can make it work. Again, none of it matters if Kawhi doesn't stay healthy.
Yeah.
But in their mind, if we can at least get two of those healthy. Because Paul George almost got them to a finals by himself when Kawhi was out, had a heck of a run into the second round and was balling like the old Paul George. So even if he's just healthy and James Harden is okay, maybe they could considerably make a run, especially some other guys get injured around the league.
Now, this could butt in on what you want to do a little down the line here with potential free agents, but if it is a sign and trade with Harden, could Russell Westbrook be coming back from LA? Is that a possibility?
Nah, because they're not signing and trading Russ. Russ is just a flat out free agent at this point.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They didn't do any, as my knowledge, they didn't do any sign and trade with him, and there was no rumors about that.
All right.
So Russ is just free to go like a bird. So that I don't think that can happen as of now. The next guy, DeMar DeRozan, same team.
I wonder. That feels like more of an in-season trade to me. Like let's see how things go. Everyone, like second tier. Free agency is so bad this year. Like there are going to be more trades. Mm-hmm. So maybe not, but I could see that being an in-season trade. But DeMar seems like a Knicks thing to me. Like I don't think they have the possible cap space, but it seems like a Knicks move to me.
Okay. I go DeMar goes to LA, the Lakers. Mid-range, shot creator. I think he wants to go to the land of LA. He's a West Coast dude. He's from out there. It'd be home for him. It would be a perfect not a perfect, but a really good fit to have an older DeMar who's still deadly from the mid-range and would automatically make the Lakers a contender again. Obviously, that's if LeBron and AD stay healthy.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? And especially because they'll have the money to figure that out because they could lose Austin Reeves. They want to keep Austin Reeves, but Austin Reeves is going to receive a bag from somewhere.
Yeah, the Lakers have decisions to make, and listen, there's always that possibility of, well, GM LeBron pokes his head in the door and goes, actually, what I would like for you to do, and it's that balancing act for the Lakers of how much respect do we pay LeBron versus doing what actually makes sense, because he's not the best GM. He has the guys he likes, but it's not like every move he requests like automatically results in a championship. So I wonder if there's just that balancing act there of, well, is GM LeBron going to be down with this move? But I could see that working there.
Okay, next big guy, Kyrie Irving. Let's start with the actual free agents.
See, Kyrie that's who I'm talking about when I talk about GM LeBron. For some reason, I just feel it.
You feel that?
Like, I just feel that they're going to end up losing out on an Austin Reeves or some of their better depth players who really showed something down the stretch when they were making their run, and they're going to end up caving to GM LeBron and going, yeah, okay, let's see if we can get this to work again. And listen, it worked once. It's worked before.
It has. Chris Middleton.
Middleton is going to be someone's option B. I could see that being I can't stop thinking about Kyrie to the Knicks, and I want that so badly. I could see maybe Middleton going to New York. That's a possibility, or Houston. I think Houston's going to try to be a player this offseason. They have the space. They go out and bring in the coach, and they don't want James Harden, which tells me they're actually interested in winning. So So maybe it's Middleton there.
But I think Chris is interesting in winning. And so I don't think he goes to Houston. I think he goes to Dallas.
Dallas is going to be, maybe the most active team, just involved in every rumor.
Yes.
Dallas is going to be and of course, Mark Cuban is over here looking at this situation as well.
They need to reload. Kyrie ain't staying.
No.
It looks like Luka don't have nobody next to him. Jalen Brunson gone. Kyrie gone. You need to have somebody. You bring in a guy. Go look. He won a championship. He was clutch in that championship run. If he can be healthy this year for the first time in 2 years, he can be a good asset. He's 32 years old, so still in his prime, coming out of it's in his late parts of his prime, but still in his prime, can help you out right now. And game fits what Luka does pretty well. Okay, he can get a bucket by himself. Obviously, you can ISO him, but he doesn't need the ball. And the buckets by himself are quick. It's not dribble.
It's not an all day.
It's a couple moves. Pull up jump shot. It's step back. It's get to the rack quickly. It's quick moves to get buckets that Luka won't be bothered by. So I think Chris Middleton, I don't know. There's been no reports of what he's thinking. There've been no reports on whether or not he's going to stay in Milwaukee, but I think he would be a great fit if he leaves Milwaukee to go to Dallas. All right. Last week I believe I talked about getting the Miami Heat at 22-1.
Yeah.
Get the Clippers.
It's
at
already
18-1.
And your prediction was right. It's already fallen.
It's already going. Yeah, it's already going the direction you need to go. So if you got it last week, you're looking good. And if they get Dame, it's going to shoot to 6-1. So that would have been a good bet. So you should have did that last week, and I hope you do this week. Again, I don't mind making multiple bets.
They're free.
You should, right? They're free bets,
yeah.
And who cares if one of them hit, it covers the other one. It doesn't matter if you're going against yourself.
Ken Barkley always says, "Get the answer right." Doesn't matter how you got there.
Yeah, doesn't
get
matter.
The answer right.
Doesn't matter if you guess 10 times.
Yeah,
as long as you got it right once, that can cover all your bets.
Just do some math and make sure it covers them.
Go with the Clippers.
I did the math wrong leading into the NHL draft. Yeah. Covered almost all my bases except for 2 possibilities. Yeah. Didn't work out. So
Didn't work out.
Do your math.
My house bet is the Clippers. Why not? If they get James Harden,
it's an all-in situation.
It's an all-in situation. All right, it's 18-1 right now. You're surely going to go up if they get James. They'll have arguably the second or third best trio in all of the sport. And I know you're like, Bashawn, they're never healthy. Why would I put my money on that? But what happens if they are? It's a free bet. So what happens if they are? I feel confident saying if they're all healthy, they're going to the NBA Finals. That's how if all are healthy. They will be the best squad out there in the West. If all healthy. I know that's a big if, but it's a free bet, so that's why I'm throwing ifs to the curve.
We're about to get into some hot takes. You're going to have trouble topping that one. They're going to but it's have the Clippers ever even been to a finals? They have to have been to one, right? But
I don't think they've been
regardless,
to one.
It's the pairing of James Harden and the
Maybe
Clippers.
when they were somewhere else.
Yeah, possibly.
Before LA. But.
The pairing of Clippin and the Hardens. Harden and the Clippers is the perfect match of team and guy that never get it done. Maybe you combine their powers and it's finally possible. It's a free bet.
It's a free bet, though.
No, and
again, I know injury, you're like, yo, they're going to get injured. You can bet on that. I always bet on Joel to be injured, and I'm always right. But,
But there's a difference. Maybe they're injured in December and January, and things are fine come spring and summer. That's a possibility, too.
Yeah. Thanks for trying to help me out here. I know you don't believe in it, but thank you for trying to help me out, bro.
I do not believe in James Harden in any situation.
You know what I mean?
I believe James Harden will pick up the tab if you're at the bar with him. I think he's a good dude in that way. But in any on-court situation, I don't believe in him.
Yeah. But again, if he's healthy, he doesn't have to be the Game 6 or Game 7 guy. That's
if you have
Kawhi and PG.
If you have Kawhi, that thing that's wrong with James Harden doesn't matter.